Okay, we'll see how this goes. I discovered a new feature with Reckforth. Thanks, Reckforth. You've been a good lad. And I think this is a good way to cut out all the ads I've been seeing and all the other crap that I do not want here. But now we're going to be doing Gen 4. I was away for a little bit. I had school. There was a lot of shit going in between the start of school and right now. The month of October has not been great. I'm not recording with my webcam on right now. But yeah, anyways, let's get into it. Sorry that you can't see my pretty face, but let's get into the video. This is going to be one of the shorter ones, as you can see. These are every single Gen 4 involved Pokemon. I actually believe there's a bit more in here, but hey, we get what we get. But let's start with the starters. We got Turtwig. Turtwig I'll put at good. I think early game it's not that great because it's speed stat. It does really good against Rourke though, which is a big up. That's a big positive. But other than that, I gotta put it at good. Next we got Grottle, which I'm gonna put at pretty diddly darn good. I do believe that Grottle is underrated. It's an absolute unit. Somehow we can take out, what's her name? Gardenia? Sorry, it's been a long time. You can take out Gardenia. You can take out Crasher Wig. And with its big, hunky, chunky defense, it could do good against Maylene. It could stall with her. Then we got Torterra. The big man. The big lad. The big honkus chonkus. You're going to good lad. You're not stellar? You're gonna actually no. You going in stellar. I do think people who choose Turtwig always have their mind set on using Torterra. And I mean I can't blame them. I cannot blame them. Torterra is an absolute unit. Then we got the Monkey Squad. I love me the Monkey Trio. They're always so good. When I was a little kid, I loved monkeys. I have a stuffed monkey on my nightstand. Don't ask questions. I also have Groupie plush, which all of you know. But I'm gonna put Chimchar. Actually, I'm gonna put Chimchar at good with Turtwig, because it's not gonna do great against Crasher against Rourke, but it can do good against every other obstacle that comes in your way leading up to Crasher. No, not Crasher Wake. Oh my god. Leading up to Rourke. Then we got Monferno. Monferno can learn Mach Punch, which is going to do you very, very good against Rourke. There, I got it correct. That's all I got to say about Monferno. Other than that, it's kind of on the... Actually, I'll put it at good lad. I'll put it at good lad because it can get you against, or get you through Maylene. It can get you through Gardenia. Then we got Infernape. Infernape might not have the best type advantages going late into the game, but goddamn is this thing the offensive unit of Torterra. If you put Torterra's defense with Infernape's offense, you have the perfect Pokemon. Oh my god. I'm at a loss for words for how good Infernape is in these games. Next we got Piplup, which I'm sorry, but I'm gonna put it at not the best. It's meh against the early game trainers, but it is good against Rourke. Then we got Prinplup, which is going to go in the trash tier. I don't like the design. I think it's terrible. I'm not going off the design, but it's not going to do you good against Gardenia. It's not going to do you good against Maylene. Not going to do you good against Crasher Wake. Then we got Empoleon, which is going to go in pretty diddly darn good. Now, Empoleon, it got a boost from Prinplup. I think they said, oh no, why did we make Prinplup? Why? Why was this an option? And then, okay, for the people who choose Piplup, we feel bad for them. Now let's boot it up to Empoleon, which is good. For you Piplup lovers, there you go. I feel bad that you had to go through Primplup, but I feel good for you now. I'm happy for you that you have Empoleon on your squad, and I also have to go through and play all my Brilliant Diamond again. Hint, hint. Alright, the Starly line. The Starly line is absolute God's God, but we have to start with Starly. Starly is trash. Starly is absolute dog shit. Okay? Barry, you need to get your Starly leveled up. So, or not leveled up. You need to evolve your Starly. Okay? So you'll do good. Alright? Because it already is leveled up to what? Level fucking 30? Staravia. Staravia is okay. I think Staravia is okay. Not as much of a unit as the Raptor, which we'll get into. I'm just going to put it up there. But it can get you through Gardenia, which is the big threat if you choose a Pokemon like Piplup. Or maybe even Dirtwig. Next, we'll just go up to Staraptor. What are you going to say? Okay, Staraptor, it just does everything. It does everything, and you cannot deny it. It is an absolute god. Then we got Bidoof. Now, I know Bidoof, it's the GOAT, it's the bad motherfucker of the Pokemon games right now. Or not right now, you have Lechonk, but we don't know what Lechonk's gonna do. So right now, Bidoof holds the crown for bad motherfucker. Okay? But I'm not gonna put Bidoof at stellar. I wanna be honest. I'm gonna put it at not the best. I think it actually has some tank to it. Same thing with Bibarel. With Bibarel's water type, it gets that slight boost. Kricketot, I don't want to talk about Kricketot. I don't like it, never will, and I think it's ass. Kricketune, on the other hand, is actually pretty good. Okay, very underrated. Do not use it against Rourke. Please, that would be very embarrassing. What you do, you go in against Gardenia, and you get a better Pokemon than Kricketune on your squad. Do not bring Kricketune into the Elite Four unless you're doing a Nuzlocke, and your luck sucks. The Shinx line, okay. Shinx is okay. Shinx is okay. That's all I'm gonna say. It's okay. It's alright. It's, you're alright there, lad. Then you got Luxio. I need to get closer to my mic. Luxio's pretty good. I like Luxio. But then you have Luxray. Luxray, I'm gonna put it good, lad. It's like, oh, it's oh so close. Oh, it is oh so close to stellar. It is inches. The only reason why I'm not going to put Luxray in stellar is the move set and the defense. The move set, it's on the bridge of being top tier, but the defense kind of brings that down a little bit. Cranidos and Rampardos. Okay, I have used Cranidos once before, and it was not in Gen 4, so I want to be completely honest when I say I used it in Gen 7. But, actually, no, I did use it in Gen 4. Okay, I lied. I'm just trying to remember where I played as. Okay, I remember. Okay, I remember. It's not the best. You get it. It's not. You don't get it at the point you would like to. Or I didn't get it at the point I would like Cranidos to be at. So it's not that good. But you got Rampardos, which I'll put in good tier. Actually, pretty diddly darn good. I'll put it there. It's alright. I like it. Shieldon and Bastiodon. Shieldon goes with its boy Cranidos, and Shieldon goes in good, lad. That thing is an absolute tanky unit that brings fear into my asshole when I see it. Next, we have this monstrosity of ass. What the fuck is that? Then we got Mothim. There's a good time where I forgot what the fuck Mothim was. I forgot this thing was even a Pokemon. Until Legends Arceus came out, I forgot it existed. I gotta put it there for being not memorable. This isn't a Legends Arceus tier list. So if this was, it would be maybe up here in good. This thing is oh my god, it's terrifying. Combi. Okay. Vespiquen though, I'll put in good lad. I think it's very underrated. I think it might even be the best bug type out of all of them. Yeah, best bug type out of all of them. Now we got Pachirisu. Pachirisu will put in good, another underrated Pokemon. I think it deserves a lot more respect, okay? When you go into the Eterna building, or not the Eterna building, the Valley Wind Works, and when you go into that patch of grass and you want a Pokemon, say in a Nuzlocke and you get a Pachirisu, that Pachirisu could do a lot of damage. It can help your team if you don't have a good electric type. Like Luxray. Blizzle and Flozel, I gotta put Blizzle at trash. I got to. When I was playing My Brilliant Diamond Nuzlocke, it I put it in. This was against not Rourke, but I cannot remember. One of the people in one of the I think it was one of the grunts in the Valley Woodworks. I threw it out. It just didn't do any damage. It had decent stats, I checked. It just didn't do any damage. It was all evened out. I think it had a hardy nature, I believe. I don't know. I can't check anymore. But then we got Floatzel, which I'm gonna put at good. I'm tempting to put it out okay, but I'm gonna put it at good just because you have to go through this Floatzel phase, and then you get, or the Weasel phase, and then you get Floatzel. And Floatzel will not disappoint you. Cherubi and Cherim. Okay. Shellos and Gastrodon. Okay, it's the wrong ones. We don't like these ones. But is what it is. Shellos, okay. I'm just not going to talk about them because I don't want to stare at them. And then boom, Gastrodon. Okay. It's a water ground type, leave me alone. Drifloon and Drifblim. Drifloon I'll put at okay. And I will put Drifblim at pretty diddly darn good. So Drifloon, it's pretty okay. It's okay. It's a good early game ghost type. You don't usually see those. You can go through, or you can go for Mischievous, but I think if you go for Drifloon, if you just go for Drifloon, it'll be much easier. I promise you. Even though you can only get it on Fridays, if you go for Drifloon, it's going to be much easier. Baneri and Lopunny. Baneri goes in trash. But Lopunny. Okay, oh my god. I am sounding very sus. I don't want to sound sus at all, but Lopunny is fucking busted. Lopunny is awesome. It can learn the elemental punches. It's fast and can be almost any freaking fracking gym leader besides Rourke and Gardenia. That's not Perugly. That's Perugly, and that's Glamio. Okay, there we go. Brain fart. But I think Glamio, I gotta go not the best. I don't like Glamio, but Perugly is gonna go in the good lad. Perugly's gonna go in the good lad. Because Perugly is a good lad. Stunky and Stuntank. Or Skuntank. Stunky, I gotta go not the best. I know Stunky can do something. Just not a lot. That's why I'm not putting it at trash, and I'm putting it not the best. I think I should elaborate on trash and crappier than dog crap. I don't think I ever did that. My other three. Trash is Pokemon that will do nothing for your team, and crappier than dog crap is basically Pokemon that will bring down your team. That will literally drag it down. This one, they're just like maybe death fodder. They just suck, do nothing for your team. This one will literally drag it down. Okay, there we go. Skuntank, I'll put it pretty darn good. I think it's underrated, and I think a lot of people agree with me. Plus, there's a funny meme of it, and I like that meme. It's pretty funny. Yeah, look it up. It's Perugly using Flamethrower versus other Pokemon. It's funny. Bronzor. We'll put it at good. It's actually pretty diddly darn good. It can learn extrasensory, can learn another move. It's tanky. When it has levitate, it only has one weakness, or actually, I'm pretty sure it just gets rid of a weakness and makes that an immunity. Bronzong, that's gonna go in good lad. Okay, I don't want to elaborate on it. You should already know. Chatot trash. It will not bring down your team. Spiritomb. I think Spiritomb is very underlooked because it's just not the easiest Pokemon to get, but it is awesome. Okay, it has no weaknesses. Can learn. Has a good move set, and that's about it. Hibble. I might be a little biased here, but I'm not. I don't want to be. Gibble's good. Dragon Rage. Goodbye is good. It can learn frickin' Earthquake early on if you get the TM. And then you got the big unit of Garchomp, which is literally made by Satan himself. Why is it so good? I don't know. Garchomp might even be the best Pokemon in the game if you use it correctly. And I'm talking every single Pokemon game that is not... Every single Pokemon to ever exist that is not a legendary. Riolu, I'm going to put it okay. It's a hassle to get. And Lucario, I'm going to put up there. Once you finally evolve Riolu into Lucario, it will not disappoint. It is absolutely unital. It's amazing. Hippowdon, or Hippopotas and Hippowdon. Hippopotas, I'm going to have to go not the best. I mean, with the weaknesses, that's not going to bring down your team. Hippowdon, I will go pretty diddly darn good. Boom. Okay, we only have 2 rows of Pokemon left. A lot of them being frickin' legendaries. Skorupi and Drapion. Okay. Skorupi's actually not that bad. Skorupi's not that bad. I don't know why everyone looks down on it because it's a bug type, but it can get you through some tough situations. You just have to use it correctly, and not a lot of people do that. Drapion, you go in good lad, because it's a lad. It will do you a favor anytime you need it. Anytime. Then you got Krogunk and Toxicroak. This is a bit of a whammy, but I'm gonna go Krogunk okay, and Toxicroak at pretty diddly darn good. Okay, ask questions later. Carnivine, it's trash in this game. I think it's got a good boost in Legends Arceus, but this is not Legends Arceus. So it goes in trash. Finneon and Luminion. I don't know one person who used Finneon or Luminion on their team. And if you know a person, I would like to know them. Okay. Snover and Abomasnow. Snover, it's not the best. It's got a lot of weaknesses. I have to put it in trash, though. It's got a lot of weaknesses. And then Abomasnow, pretty diddly darn good. I'm not going to put it in good lad. Actually, I might. Yeah, I'll put it pretty diddly darn good. But I'm not going to put it any higher because of those weaknesses. Those weaknesses will really bring it down. And then Rotom, it's just not the best. Then we got every single legendary. Okay, I'm gonna rate all of these ones at the same time because they just have practically the same power. There's no difference between them besides how they look. Dialga and Palkia. Dialga, boom. Palkia, I never really liked Palkia, but it's just not as good as Dialga. With the type advantages, with the move sets, it's just not as good. Heatran. Heatran, in my opinion, could possibly be the worst legendary. Now, the worst mythical, which is these two, but worst legendary. Regigigas. It's okay. It's okay. Slow start brings it down a lot. Giratina. Yes, you're going in S tier. Why the hell would I not? Cresselia, it's okay. I don't even want to elaborate. Darkrai, pretty diddly darn good. Shaman's okay. Shaman also hella underrated. And then God himself. Okay. And then there's your final result. Let's go through them, okay? Crappier than dog crap tier. We got Kricketot, Burmy, Wormadam, Mothim, Combee, Cherubi, Cherim, Finneon, Fion, and Manaphy. In trash, we got Prinplup, Starly, Whizzle, Baneri, Chatot, Carnivine, Luminion, Snover, and Heatran. And not the best, we have Piplup, Bidoof, Barrel, Cranidos, Shieldon, Glameow, Stunky, Hippopotas, and Rotom. And for the longest tier, we have Staravia, Kricketune, Shinx, Shellos, Drifloon, Riolu, Skorupi, Croagunk, Uxie, Mesprit, Azelf, Regigigas, Cresselia, and Shaman. And in good, we have, this is the smallest tier, Turtwig, Chimchar, Luxio, Vespiquen, Pachirisu, and Floatzel. And pretty diddly darn good, we have not Torterra, Grotle, Empoleon, Rampardos, Drifblim, Stuntank, Bronzor, Gabite, Kibble, Gabite, Hippowdon, Toxicroak, Abomasnow, and Darkrai. And then, in Good Lad, we have Monferno, Luxray, Bastiodon, Gastrodon, Perugly, Bronzong, Drapion, and Palkia. In Stellar, we have Torterra, Infernape, Staraptor, Lopunny, Spiritomb, Garchomp, Lucario, Dialga, Giratina, and Arceus. And that's it. If you liked the video, please subscribe. It helps me a lot and says, hey, post more videos. And while school is going on, while football season is going on, and while the World Series is going on, I will try to post as much as I can. Like I said, I'm in school. I'm in my junior year. This is the year I have to focus a lot, and this is also the year I said I'd start YouTube. Like, start doing a lot more. And I haven't committed to that. So, I am sorry for not uploading for a month. I had a lot of things on my mind, a lot of things going. But yeah, please subscribe. It helps me a lot. I'm sorry I have to say it again. And yeah, goodbye. Go check out some other videos. I've done this before, and I'll see you later.